Steve, I'm playing Diablo on an iPad with a controller.
I was going to say, there's controller prompts there, so like, it's not like you're just hitting the touchscreen.
No, I'm not. So this is Diablo Immortal. This game, let's say its reputation precedes it. I think you could probably say at the moment.
So, before we recorded, Watch Mojo had a list of the 10 worst games of 2022 so far, and this was number 4.
Number 4, okay.
And they almost solely based it around the quote-unquote predatory microtransactions. Which, yeah. I don't think I'd see that, to be perfectly honest.
No, so I've played this. I've played this on the iPad only at the moment. We're gonna play this for a few minutes on here. They're going to jump into the same game save on the cross-platform save stuff that they've got on PC and show you that for a minute. I'm
super curious how that PC version comes across through this screen share.
Yeah,
because I played it for about 3-4 minutes last week when I thought we were going to play together, like me on PC, you on iPad, and record both.
Okay, yeah.
And man, it is shit. That PC version, man, like even on my machine, which. God damn.
All right, so
what are you downloading?
So this is the thing. So this is the piece. This is the iPad version, and I actually thought this was all downloaded before. But so when I started this session up this afternoon, it started downloading stuff again. So this seems to be content packs of some descriptions. You've got general resources, face. It's like I'm not sure if it's content or assets or everything in between.
Why the fuck wouldn't it download all of that as one?
I don't know. I think it's one of those things where they download a small bit and then they download the rest of it through the game so they can update the game, but they don't update the app on the iPad, is what I think it is, I guess.
Maybe instance it, sort of.
Yeah, maybe. So you can see this is actually a pretty big, like there's 1500 megs, 1400 meg. So this game is not exactly small. I think the installation the footprint on the iPad's around 10 gig. So it's not exactly a small game for an iPad.
I was going to say, most standard people using an iPad would be hitting around the 12 to 32 gig models too, wouldn't they?
I'm not too sure what the most
What's
yours? Mine's a 256, I think, maybe even bigger. I can't remember. So the game, when I'm not playing it much, will stop downloading. You see the top corner, it's got 78.2%. It should stop if the things get a bit action-packedy. So if we go and find some stuff to destroy, so you can see the
overloads.
Yeah, so I'm doing this with the controller.
I think you've got them game muted still.
Oh yeah, I do too. Let's turn that back on. Oh, there we go. So you can see on the right-hand side, we've got the same. You've got the prompt for the controller actions. The main action is just the B button, just the main action.
I don't like that those icons are still on the screen while you're using a controller.
Yeah, it's a bit weird that they don't. I think. Oh, I need to get out of here before I.
My wounds run deep.
Her wounds run deep.
Runs deep, apparently. So.
She sounds like she could be in a band.
So it's got. This is Diablo. This is not going to be a surprise in terms of the gameplay. I've got. I've got abilities. I've got special abilities. I've got. Special attacks.
So you're level 13. So have you got most of the abilities and the ability slots and all that unlocked? Does it use a similar sort of ability modification system that Diablo 3 does?
It does to a degree. So this is where this UI gets a little bit funky. So you can see at the top right hand corner, we've got 3 little lines next to each other. I can press the left D button. Well, that was.
Wait, that's the left D-pad.
D-pad. There we go. D-pad. Now I'm going into sort of I'm now frozen, and my left stick has just got this cursor thing that I'm moving around. See? I can now go up into here and press the B button to go into the settings.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. This is what it does. You can also just tap it if you're using it, but that's...
Can you not just press start?
No. You can...
What the fuck?
So if I get out of all this... So I press the start button, it goes into this screen, which is something. But you can get into your... Which one is it? No, not that one. That's the chat one. Get out of that. My God, go away.
Oh, yeah, we better be careful what comes up in the chat.
Yeah. So that's me pressing on just holding it down, my finger on the screen.
Yep.
So
Oh, okay, I can see the prompt now.
so
Yep.
there's a prompt there. So that's what that's about. But I thought there was. Yeah, how do I get out of this chat thing? Oh my god.
Would it be an option?
I've never actually brought it up before, so I actually don't know. Oh, I've done it again. Oh, wait a second. Go. Chat. How do I turn it off altogether? I'm going to just turn all these off.
Just turn it all off.
Yeah, let's see if I do that. I'm just using. I could do this, but it's just much easier
Yep.
to just.
Oh.
No, I do not know how to get rid of that.
Oh, don't get too worried about it.
Okay, hopefully it disappears.
I'm looking it up on my phone while you do this, but
Hopefully it disappears soon, because it's going to be really frustrating. Yeah, so you can get into that. This.
I figured out what the next step you have to do is.
Okay, go for it. I need to get rid of that.
Close the game and restart it.
I'm not going to do that. That's ridiculous.
So let's not bother.
So, your standard stuff. Here's your skills. It's not the A button. It's the B button. I don't know why. And
I
again,
like Nintendo.
Same thing. It unlocks at different levels. But I can't scroll using this.
What?
Yep, doesn't scroll.
Fuck's sake.
I can't press any button to scroll down here. So I'm just scrolling using my finger on the touchscreen to move up and down these. So your skills unlock at different levels. That's similar to what you've seen with Diablo games. But why I can't scroll with that, I don't know. And
So,
again,
did you use the D-pad to scroll there?
no, nothing scrolls this. But I found figured out how to do that with the controller. I don't know how to do
They
it.
must just assume that if people are playing on a controller, they're playing it close enough where they can still scroll the actual iPad.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I assume as well.
Weird.
It's a bit weird, but there it is. So same thing. You've got your primary attacks. If I press on one of these, you can change the slot. And that just select which button you've got to press to activate it. That's it. It does level up as you use it. I don't know where that actually is. I think that's. So that's that, and then you've also got. Oh, get back into that. Come on. You've got the. Oh yeah, there's this first kill of the day. You get a bonus thing.
Daily sort of thing.
Daily stuff, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so we've got our quests. Standard quest stuff. The voice acting, it's still got Deckard Cain in it. It's basically the same. As far as I can tell, it's the same freaking story from Diablo 3. Some bloody stones wants to be taken over by the depths of hell, and if we don't stop it, it's going to be bad. Basically, the
You said stoned for a second.
Oh well.
Deckard Cain is stoned, bro. You don't have to tell me, man.
So same thing. I've got the ability to. Again, I can't scroll this. I can't if what I want to get out of screen. I've got to scroll with my cursor, with my finger, and there's the other waypoint down there, which I can't actually seemingly select. I've got to actually click on that. So some things you can do with the full control of the cursor, with the controller, some you can't. So pressing A goes into this portal. I can't move around this map with any cursor, with nothing. I can probably zoom out, I'm guessing. Okay, I've got it unlocked. Okay, great. But I'm scrolling around using my finger, but I now can't. Oh, yes, I can select that with the B button. Okay. Using the B button and A button to B button to select options is really throwing me off. I could probably change it, but yeah, you got a stash, so same things. So you've got the same thing. You can compare weapons to each other to what you carried on. Now that's what I'm trying to figure. Where's my character thing?
The character inventory.
Oops, I just took a screenshot. Didn't know I could do that.
What do you click on the character?
Nah, that's what it was. That one. No. Where's the character one? Where's my character where I can give you all of the, like, my stats and stuff? Where's that?
If you click in the character up the top left.
Yeah, there is, but there's a way you can get to it from the game. This post has been removed. Oh, how exciting. Where the hell is it? Shop skills, Paragon Quest. Complete the... Oh, okay. Because there's a thing you can do when you pick up a weapon, you can then compare it. So the other thing too, this game's got open world. Look, that's another human that's playing.
Yep.
So it's got social spaces in it too, which I didn't think was going to be the case in this game. So there's that. So maybe that's what I do. I thought there's a quick way to get to this screen. This is what I was looking for. So this is your standard, your standard pressing B. You can look at that. You can compare other weapons to it to know which ones you're going to equip. So you got that functionality as well. But I actually thought there's a way to get to that really quickly. Maybe you do it when you pick up a weapon.
Is it the treasure chest under the lines?
Treasure chest under the lines.
Top right corner.
Oh, that one. Ah, thank you. That was what yeah. There was a button, though, that I thought you could actually... was a D button option that did it, too, I thought. Anyway.
Still dumb.
Yeah, it's not particularly... like. I haven't played for a couple of weeks now, so I'm a bit lost as to how to do it. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Yeah, I'm about to die. Now, I can't get out of these screens, so I've now got to... I couldn't get out of those screens quickly.
Oh.
So some UI is just really odd, but some of it's really good, and why can't they be consistent? Let me get out of here. Right.
Blizzard doesn't make shit on phones.
Alright, now we've got that cursor up. We can go into here. Right. So, standard stuff. Pressing and B, it compares them. You can equip, you can destroy, that sort of stuff. That's pretty standard. That's a good one. Acts of willpower. I think we'll equip that. Cosmetic stuff. Oh, okay. New. Oh, okay. So that's where the cosmetic stuff comes from, apparently. And
could one argue, Graham, that this exercise is this being on mobile devices is an exercise fraught with possibly some danger or confusion?
Insofar as not knowing how to do stuff?
There's that, and like all the download stuff that's still going on, and things like that.
Yeah, I mean the download stuff is obviously unique to the mobile space. The exact same screen is on the PC space, by the way. It's just it's all downloaded because it's a PC, I guess. So, acts of vitality. So you can see I'm getting A to pick it up, so then pick it up. Now
A to pick up's a really weird button off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's what I think. The UI's not. I wonder why I'm not getting that thing that says I've done the first kill a day since I've done, like, absolutely heaps of them since we've been playing this.
Well, there's a diamond on the actual button on the menu, so maybe it's already done and in there.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, so, the gameplay itself, that stuff we just did then, I really enjoyed that. It's really good. It's actually, it's a Diablo game.
It's just Diablo, yeah.
Just Diablo. Here we go. Tap to claim. What's that? Band of Vitality. How exciting. Now, press the right D-pad to go up into my skills. Now, where did that go?
We're down with the belt.
Down with the belts. Is that? No.
I would wait, you'd have to scroll back down. Oh, well, there's that too.
Aha, there it is. See, again, I didn't even know it was even there. But anyway, I do it was just scroll. So, okay, I don't even have anything there. That's cool. Now, I think I tip on this middle button. One of these things, and as I said, there it is. That will go there. gives me all these stats that you've probably seen before in other games, where you get the damage and your total bit. Another useless thing. If
you
I
got 0 intelligence.
So secondary thing, I can't scroll that using my finger to scroll through the screen. It's just this. They haven't quite like why I can't go into there and use left trigger, right trigger, or one of the A button to scroll through. Even just a D-pad up and down would be okay, but they just haven't done it. So it's kind of odd. Let's just go and talk to this person. Okay, let's go talk to an actual character. There we go. I've got to talk to this character here.
What can I do for you?
Hey, Paulie!
So then you get these prompts as well. So services will bring up basically what he does. You can salvage stuff. So it's got all the same. And it's got all these. In fact, let's salvage. Okay. I think I have to do that for this campaign.
Oh, okay. You can just salvage all.
Yeah.
Need something reforged, salvaged, maybe?
Hey, bro.
Let me guess. Asmir sent you.
So it's got titty. It's like the production values like this stuff is really good. The cutscenes aren't the few CGI that we're used to from Blizzard. It's kind of motion graphic kind of stuff, so they're kind of stills with a bit of movement in it. But the voice acting is, sort of their high standard as far as I'm concerned. It's just the stuff around it is just a little bit frustrating because they haven't quite got the controls right for a controller only.
That will hold them for a little while longer. No? Well, good luck out there.
So apparently I've got to return to Captain something. Anyway, so let's go do that.
You're walking past him. He's the dude with the question mark.
Oh, he's right there. There he is. I thought he was back in the other base.
And with half the order, no less. I wish
You're back. I literally talked to you 5 seconds ago. Whatever.
These undead are rising, and my men are tired. Still, thank you. We will make do. Now, I'm certain you didn't come all this way to deliver me a bundle of swords. What brings you to Guard's Watch?
I'm looking for Queen Asilla's former handmaiden. The girl's life is in grave danger.
The handmaiden? Gods, I didn't know. Her home isn't far, just up the trail from here beyond the graves. I'd join you if I could, but...
I'm weak.
It's all right, I understand.
That sounds like a really shitty place to put a house. Up the road from all the graves.
My power grows.
So now you can see I've just upgraded level up to 14 and then one of my other weapons upgraded with it. And there's the guide thing that shows you where to go. Little footprints on the ground. So, let's jump out of here. So, I think that's probably basically that's the game on my pad in a in a bit of a nutshell. So, I'm just going to stop right there, and then the next time we come back, we'll be in the PC version. Recording. And we are back, but in the PC version. Now, you mentioned earlier that the PC was really bad for you. Is that right?
Yep.
This isn't too bad at all. It's a little bit framey, a little bit stuttery, but it's playable, I think.
It was dog shit.
Yeah,
when I tried running it.
Okay, well, so I expect then maybe they've fixed it.
This is
everyone know this is in beta or beta, depending on how you pronounce it, on PC. So, but again, it's got the prompts on the right hand corner, like the iPad version had. But yeah, character translates over, so it's got my level 14 character as we left it on the iPad version.
The weird thing I noticed when I ran it, when I tried playing it like a couple weeks ago, was that when it was the focus window, it ran like shit. But when I clicked out into the second screen, and I still had Immortal running on the primary screen, the frame rate's completely smoothed out.
Oh, weird. Okay.
So I couldn't, and that's a really hard thing to try and type into Google to try and find what the problem is.
Yeah, yeah.
So it did take a 400 meg patch when I tried opening it when we were having some issues before. But, yeah, I don't know. Annoying, they just leave the tap to track new quest thing on the screen.
Yeah, but I can't actually tap it because I'm not on a bloody screen device. Seriously. Alright, I think now I have to tap.
That's real dumb.
That's real dumb. That's really stupid. So this is obviously, because it's a sort of a social like game, these events happen like they do in Destiny kind of thing. And that's what this purple skull is on the... And I suspect they're expecting that other players would join you.
Yeah,
this
like
game
a world event sort of thing.
Yeah, sort of world events, so...
I remember the world event bosses in Destiny. You could pretty much kill on your own if you knew what you were doing, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, slowing down. Okay, so that person to the right is another person playing. That's another aspect of this game that I didn't realise was going to be the case, is that it's got other people playing in it.
I think it just instances it like it does with Diablo.
Yeah. So,
in fact, I think Destiny. I meant to say, not Diablo.
Destiny, yeah.
I think Destiny seems to be quite a model that they're looking at for this.
Yeah.
At least in some elements. Oh yes, 2 life bars, because why wouldn't you?
There's 3 of us on him there, he's not going to last very long at all. There he goes. Anyway. So yeah. Now, the big thing this game is getting lots of grief for is its microtransaction stuff.
I was going to ask you, do the enemies level balance based on which players are on the server and that?
I honestly don't know how to answer that. I don't know what the answer to that is. Honestly, because I just haven't played it enough to know what the game does from that perspective. So let's look at the microtransaction. Now, it's not in your face. I'm not seeing any, complete a mission and get told you could have done that quick if you had this thing on or off. Yeah, none of that. I haven't seen any of that sort of stuff. But if you go into here, we've got some more skills apparently. Get rid of that. I'm using the cursor, like the left stick to move that around. Do I have another? Oh wow, I can't. I can't move that up and down. How the hell am I meant to move? Mouse wheel? Now I've gone to mouse control. Yes, I can. That's
That's real dumb.
That's real dumb. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. Going to the shop. So you've got these orb thingies.
Hey, it's a live game with daily rewards. Of course it is.
I've got 3, whatever hell that all means. So you've got these orbs things. They're just a form of currency. You've got crest.
That box has 800% value.
You have got crest you can buy with those orb things. So the main currency to buy things is the orbs. You've got coins as well. So this is a cosmetic thing that I need 1,000 orbs for. And the currency is just the orbs. And you can spend $160 and get 6,000 of them.
Fucking A. What about the platinum?
And platinum? Platinum? What's in platinum? Ooh. Okay, that's another currency that's using orbs to buy platinum. Whatever you do with platinum, I have no idea. And you've got these things. So you've got... That's all you can buy. All you're buying are these orbs. Is what you're buying with money. And I've not seen anything that slows the game down to the point where you can't progress, but then I've not played it for long enough to be able to give you a definitive answer, and that's the case. It seems to me that that's what does happen, but I've not got to there yet.
There's apparently a streamer who spent 24 grand to get a gem.
Yeah, so...
And then he didn't like the gem, so he destroyed it, and then deleted the game. So I'm like, yo, if you got 24 grand, I'll just lash on a fucking gem. Then
the game's actually not the problem, you are. But anyway, that's a different discussion.
Well, one could argue 50-50 blame on that one.
So left, so I'm using controller again on here, when I'm playing on the PC here. And I don't know what the button's called nowadays, the options button, I guess. It did bring up my stats thing. But again, I can't move around this right-hand screen, so I've got to use a mouse to scroll.
That's real fucking stupid.
Actually, no, I can't even scroll there. Maybe there's nothing over there. Anyway.
There is, because you can see items down there.
Yeah. I can see items there, but I think that might be the last row of items. Ooh, 606. Ooh, I think we'll equip that one.
That was what you got from killing that thing.
Okay.
The purple dude. I'm shocked that they don't let you use either the D-pad, the right stick, left stick, one of the triggers.
There's nothing. I can't use
some functionality to scroll up and down.
Scroll up and down. It's
fucking shit.
It's silly stupid. So you can see I've got 20. What have I got? I've got 20. Oh, where are they? So now. Oh, wrong key. Oh god. No, go away. Thank you. I've got just under 24,000 gold. I've not had a reason to spend it yet, so yeah. If I go into cosmetics,
hey, they're downloaded.
This is on the PC, so there weren't any to download.
That's real dumb.
So, and you've got unlock with what?
Yeah.
1,650 orbs, which I don't have. So if I wanted to buy them, I would need to spend
over $40.
Over $40, either that and that combined. I might better spend that amount. I might better spend bid on $40. I need that plus that to get 1,560. So that's what that's what they're. I think that's the thing that gets people most is that I've not seen any sort of timers that have been slowed down because I haven't spent money on the game.
I can't imagine a Diablo game that's got fucking timers.
No, but that's probably what's in this game now with these things you can go spend these orbs. I've not found a reason to spend them if not having them is slowing me down. If that makes sense.
I'm curious then if
because this game yeah, sorry, go.
I was going to say, I'm curious if once you get to a certain level that then maybe the store opens up further.
Possibly, that's what I mean. Like what I'm seeing in the game to the microtransactions isn't bad. Like it's not good. I'm not saying it's good, but I suspect that I've not played enough of it to see the really bad stuff that's in this, or the bad limitation, or the limitation of not spending that money or not having those orbs hasn't sort of come to being a problem yet.
That was one of the things that video mentioned when it put Diablo Immortal at number 4 as one of the worst games of the year. It's just like people having mechanics or elements that they bought and then turning it into pay to win, quote unquote. But like my whole understanding is that you can play the game without spending a single goddamn cent.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
As I said, I don't know if not having those orbs or not having. I don't know. This is all cosmetic stuff. There's no. This makes your character better or not. So there's nothing in there that imply that that's going to make my character better. Because this is just cosmetic stuff.
See, the Elder Rift would be one of the Elder Rifts would then be.
Yes, that's obviously a cosmetic. That's not more than a cosmetic. That's you can use this powerful item when opening an Elder Rift to add 2 modifiers to the Rift. Completing the Elder Rift is guaranteed to reward a legendary gem that can be sold on the market. Maybe that's one of the things you could probably. Because
you haven't also there doesn't seem to be access to that market.
Yeah. That's cosmetic.
Which, remembering all the shit that Blizzard got for the auction house
the
stuff
auction
in Diablo 3.
Diablo 3 before they
they're let's try it again.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just said I haven't seen any other than maybe this. What's the negative of not having this? I don't know the answer to that yet. It might be really bad. That's where I want to buy. I have 160 orbs. I don't know how to earn them yet. So obviously,
go back in the menu for a sec. I want to see if there's that market option. Because it looks like there's 3 buttons down the bottom that are.
That might be, and that might
and
be
that there too, or that
because there's. Yeah, that might be something I need to do.
Yeah.
So that might be where things actually open up and get in Ashwold Cemetery, which I think I am. This is where I am. So, so this might be a thing where I come back in a couple of weeks and say, oh, it's really bad because I did this quest, all this shit opened up, and it got really, really bad. maybe that. Maybe
man, all this shit's fucked.
all this is fucked, and it might be completely different in like a couple of hours, a couple of days' time when I played more of it and got more of the quest done. But at the moment, I'm not seeing anything that's like really, really bad about it. Well, not really bad about it. Just not just normal for a free game on iPad. On
A
iPad.
free to play sort of live service game.
Yeah. Not seeing.
Do you plan on sticking with it?
I think I will to a degree. Not playing a lot of it because I've got other things to play, but. I'm travelling soon. I've got travelling to do in a couple of weeks' time. So this is having an iPad and a controller. That's easy to take with me. I'll probably play this a bit while I'm away. But
I wonder if you'd need, does it need to be connected to the internet for that to work?
Yeah, but I think it does to a degree, but I can put it through my hotspot on my own phone, so that's not a limitation. So yeah. So that's Diablo Immortal.
Fuck yeah.
That's Diablo Immortal on iPad and on PC. I suspect maybe the answer to this sort of outcome of this is kind of up in the air at the moment, whether this is good, bad, or indifferent. But from an actual just straight up Diablo playing game, I actually like it. It's really good.
Yeah.
What I want to do now though is play Diablo 3.
I didn't bring it up when we last did a podcast, but I started a seasonal Diablo 3 character.
Oh, okay. Because it's like Diablo 3 is a really good game, and now,
it sure is.
Now seeing what Diablo 4 looks like, I'm really looking forward to Diablo 4 now. So
you can actually use the keyboard and mouse. Like you can use WASD to move the character.
I completed a character with that. I fit that doing it. No. Actually, yes. I can switch between, but also I can use just cursor around and click everything like you would in a normal old style. And now I'm using mouse.
Because like the icons I had were just like a typical standard Diablo toolbar when I switched from controller to mouse and keyboard.
Okay, just
The ancients grant me strength.
Ooh, the ancients grant you strength.
Yeah, apparently they did.
All
right, cool. That's Diablo Immortal. Yeah, more to come in the coming podcast. Whether this game turns really bad based on transaction stuff.
Within 4 weeks. Man, this is shit.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
All right.
Cool. Thanks, Steve. Bye.
Bye.